Hey guys, Leanne here on Grady's Mom, starting a new week of what we had for dinner. I am starting this one off with some marinade. I'm using this Korean barbecue marinade by McCormick. Two of my awesome subscribers sent me one of these each, so I actually have two. So big shout out to Stephanie and Sylvia again. I am so grateful to have not one, but two of these. So I'm using my first one tonight on some boneless, skinless, large chicken breasts. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up, marinate this all day while I'm at work, and I will show you guys how I'm going to use it after I get home and it's time to start dinner. All right guys, so tonight's dinner is going to be using that chicken that I marinated yesterday. So I'm going to throw this on the grill. I've got the cooked quinoa that is cooling. I decided to add some quinoa to this salad, so I just measured out a cup of dry quinoa, cooked it in 2 cups of chicken broth, and I had plenty for this salad. And I can use this throughout the week, and I'm going to make some big, delicious, hearty salads. So I've got some sweet baby lettuce. I've got some fresh, crisp kale from my parents' garden that I'm going to cut up. I've got carrot. I've got a tomato from my parents' garden. I've got some sprouts. I'm going to cut up an apple, some red onion, some cucumber from my parents' garden. And we're going to toss everything in this Panera Bread tangerine honey dressing. It's going to be really good. It kind of has like a little bit of a fall vibe, even though it's still the end of August. But yeah, I'm going to throw everything together. We're going to get these on the grill, and of course I'll show you how it looks when it's done. So after Matt was done grilling the chicken, I let it rest, and then I cut it up into smaller pieces to put on top of the salad. I went ahead, added the dressing and the quinoa, and tossed everything together really, really well. And then I just put the warm chicken on top of the salad that had been tossed really well. This was absolutely delicious. I'm totally going to take a picture of this and try to recreate it, especially in the fall. It has definite fall vibes. But yeah, this is dinner tonight. Hey guys, home from work and about to start dinner. I'm actually going to do this home chef meal tonight. This is the shrimp fra diavolo farfalle, and I love pasta dishes. They're just some of my favorites. I absolutely love them. So I've got all my ingredients out, which actually all comes in this bag. Super convenient, and I love making these meals. I like to save them for days when I know it's going to be a long day at work and I'm not going to be in the mood to do anything too crazy when I get home. And I'm very excited for this one because I already know it's going to be good. We have loved every single meal we've ever gotten from Home Chef, and I have been working with them for a long time now. I'm going to say probably close to a year, maybe even a little bit more. So thank you to Home Chef for sponsoring this portion of the video. I'm going to go ahead and get started hooking this all up and show you guys how it looks when it's done. So this meal was really good. There is really something for everybody's taste, whether you are looking for chicken or fish, from pork to beef. There is every cooking level available. You can do easy, intermediate, or expert. There is even a Home Chef Express and Home Chef ready to go in the oven meals. There's so much variety, guys. You're going to love it. There's 18 different meal options every single week. This one was delicious. I actually followed the recipe, of course, but I added a little splash of white wine just for a little extra something, and it made it really, really good. So I definitely recommend this meal in particular, and it just came out phenomenal. All right, guys, so here are the final bowls or plates, and it looks really good. I tasted a little bit, and it was delicious, of course. And I just added a little bit of Parm cheese on top. I really like the addition of just adding a little splash of wine. It kind of just gave it a little bit richer of a flavor. And of course, our little salads here. I've got the dressing and those little tortilla strips, and we are going to dig in. So yeah, definitely use my code, guys. It's down below, linked in the description box, for the limited time offer, $80 off your first 4 boxes, and the boxes do not have to be purchased in consecutive order. Give it a try, especially with the busy back to school season. I think you're gonna love it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So for dinner this night, we had some Alexia potato puffs. We used the rest of the bag, which was left from the other night, with these bacon cheddar patty burgers, and we had them on the Pepperidge Farm onion rolls. It was a really good dinner, very simple. And here is the final plates. I just threw on a pickle, and it was a really yummy dinner, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So for dinner this night, we had the Petey Brothers beef ravioli. This is a local to me company. They're made in Schenectady. And I also had some garden tomatoes from my mom's garden that I cut up with some fresh basil, EVOO, and balsamic with salt and pepper. And I'm going to do the ravioli with a pesto sauce. We also have some fresh Italian bread as well that we're going to have to dip in the tomatoes. So Matt said he was starving. He had a bunch of the ravioli with some bread, and then we each had tomatoes. And I like to dip the bread in the tomato juices like I mentioned. But yeah, really easy, light dinner, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So this night for dinner, my mom was over. She came over after work, and she wanted some kind of breakfast for dinner. So I cut up some strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. And I'm going to use this Orita Potatoes O'Brien. It's like potatoes with red pepper and a little green pepper. I also added an additional zucchini, some onion and green pepper from my mom's garden, and then I cut up some thinly sliced deli ham. I put it all into a big skillet with a little bit of vegetable oil, and I'm going to season with this onion, salt, and some black pepper. I kind of do these in steps, so I let the potatoes cook down a little bit. I added the veggies, then I added the ham, sort of like just step by step, let everything cook a little bit before adding the next element. And then once it was cooked pretty much all the way through, I just scrambled about 4 large eggs, poured it over the top. I reduced the heat and just kind of stir it really slow so all the scrambled egg bits go all over the pan. It was a really good dinner. We had plenty for all 3 of us, and actually some extra, and my husband had that in the morning for like a little breakfast bowl, and it was really good with the fruit on the side, and we'll see you tomorrow. I decided to grate up some sharp Cabot white cheddar cheese to put on top. I love sharp cheddar. It's one of my favorite cheeses, if not my favorite. The rice cooked up perfectly. I highly recommend doing in chicken broth. I think it would have been a lot more bland in just regular water. So I just put the rice down. I topped it with some of the taco meat with the onion in it, and then I topped it with the sharp white Cabot cheddar cheese. It was a really good dinner. I would definitely make this again. I also think it would be really good with ground turkey or any kind of sausage. Just got home from work and I'm about to start dinner. I'm going to use some veggies from my parents' garden. So I have a zucchini from my mom's garden and some eggplant. And I think these are Japanese eggplant because obviously you can tell the shape is a little bit different than a traditional one. And then I've got a couple peppers, red and yellow. So I'll probably do one of these eggplant, a good portion of this zucchini, and then these peppers. Throw them in the grill pan. We'll grill them up. We're going to do some sausages tonight. And then I haven't figured out yet if I'm going to do like rice or some kind of carb on the side. But I'm going to get these cut up and ready to go on the grill. So as always, the sausage and the veggies came out great. I had a little bit of chicken rice-a-roni on the side, and Matt was finishing some Kraft mac and cheese that Grady had left over from what he had. And yeah, it was a really good dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what we had this week. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video.